I'm Matt with Nerd Caliber, and I'm here with Bret. Bret, tell us about your art.
Well, my work is kind of, I guess, a cross between murder. A lot of my stuff is murder mystery and absurdist humor. I was inspired a lot by writings like P.G. Wodehouse, Monty Python's Flying Circus. So a lot of that kind of goes into a lot of the my style of writing. So I consider myself sort of a artist and sometimes writer. So more of a script writer, I guess, as you were. But I've done like a lot of my original stuffs like Diary of the Black Widow and Murder Most Mundane, which is very Agatha Christie meets Monty Python's Flying Circus. Yeah. I also have an original characters like Polly and Handgrave's A Sinister Aura, which was actually based on it's a paranormal murder mystery loosely based on a true crime which occurred in my hometown of Spencer, Massachusetts. Which I sort of do like a Sherlock Holmes story, the cardboard box, where it's taken from a real crime and sort of I take elements of the crime and base it on that. I've also done adaptations of things like The Cask of Amontillado and the William Gillette play Sherlock Holmes. Was one I've done, and my two recent ones are Welcome Home, Russell Edson, and my second Sherlock Holmes adaptation from a Basil Rathbone play, The Case of the Haunted Chateau.
So I heard you mention Agatha Christie. I'm also a big Poe fan.
Yes.
I love this style.
Oh, thank you.
I don't even have to ask you why you got into it, because I know why. It's so exciting. The twists, the turns, the unexpected drops.
Absolutely, yes.
And so you follow those and you create them. That's so cool.
Yeah.
But what got you into this medium as opposed to just writing?
Well, I kind of got into comics when I was maybe around junior high school. For a long time, I wanted to be like a newspaper cartoonist. It was around a time when newspaper cartoons were starting to die anyways, but I started getting into comic books and that sort of storytelling, especially junior high school and high school. And then I went to the Savannah College of Art and Design, where I studied sequential art and graduated in 1999. So I've been sort of, I think my first published work was like in 1998 in their school newspaper, and then maybe about between 2000, 2004, 2005, I had my work started being published to a company called Alterna, which I'm no longer with, but since then I've been sort of self-publishing my stuff. So
that's so cool. All right, can you take this moment now to make a sales pitch for your latest one?
Oh, my latest one is Sherlock Holmes in the Case of the Haunted Chateau. I just completed that about a month or so ago, and as I said, it's an adaptation of a radio play that starred Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. And when I've done a lot of my Sherlock Holmes stories, I've always wanted to do. I like to do things that people might not be completely familiar with, like the Gillette play or something like this, because I feel like everybody's done like The Hound of the Baskerville. They've done The Sign of Thor. They've sometimes done The Valley of Fear. So I wanted to do something a little off the beaten path that people might not be as familiar as it comes with Sherlock Holmes. And this is a story where Holmes and Watson, are called to this old lonely chateau in the south of France, and they're called on a supposed, some crimes have been happening, or a haunting's been happening in this chateau, which is owned by a rich American widow. This Miss Gibson, so it's up to Holmes and Watson to sort of solve the case.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love the old radio plays, and so it's like to do an adaptation of the radio plays. So
is it a complete, like it finishes? There's not like a part two or anything?
Nope, this is start to finish.
Just checking.
Both the ones I did, both Sherlock Holmes adaptations I've done have been start to finish. So
that's so awesome. All right, how can people get in touch with you? How can they find your work? How can they like you?
Well, they can log on to my website at bretmherholz.com, which has portals to all my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. So
awesome.
I used to be on Twitter, but I kind of dumped that like an unwanted relative. So
we did too. Bret, it was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good talking with you.